Hello everyone, welcome to another live stream. It's been a little while since I've done my last live stream, and I hadn't checked out any of the machinery to make sure it was still working. So I had a bit of a panicky moment going through OBS and turning sources on and off and just basically trying to remember how this works. And then the normal mic that I use, I realized that I don't have in my room anymore. So I'm using this one, which probably sounds all right, but it does mean it's kind of like blocking my face. But yeah, anyway, hopefully you are all doing okay. I know it's been a little while since I did my last live stream, but this one's a special one. This one's different in a few different ways. Obviously, the big thing, if you're just jumping in now, you might be noticing we're playing a game that I hope a decent amount of you know this game. So it's Doki-Doki Universe. So this is a Let's Play that I did on this game a long time ago. Let me look up. When did I play this game originally? Doki-Doki Universe Stampy Episode 1. 9 years ago, I uploaded a video called Doki-Doki Universe The Beginning. Part 1. And it got 3.4 million views. Not too bad. So yeah, this is a game that I played a long time ago. So I'm sure there's a good amount of you watching this remember that in my Let's Play. And so I thought it'd be a nice nostalgia reason. But of course, the other reason we're doing this stream is a much less nice reason, but I think a much more important reason. So I'm sure all of you know about all of the fires that have been happening in Hawaii, especially on the island of Maui. So the developer of Doki-Doki Universe lived in Maui, and unfortunately his home got destroyed. The home for him, as well as his wife Serena, obviously all of their pets as well. They were all fine. They all got out okay. They are living with friends at the moment. So they're all okay physically, but obviously their life has been absolutely devastated by this, because not only was their house destroyed, but also their office as well. Serena did crafts, and obviously Greg Johnson, who was the developer of this game, obviously made this game, but he made a bunch of other games. Pearl Jam and Earl is one of his most favorite games. There's also a game called Kimono Cats, which he recently released. That's currently right now in Apple Arcade. So if you've got Apple Arcade, that's definitely a good way to help support him. Go check out that game. It looks so cute as well. I've not played it yet. I definitely want to. I don't have Apple Arcade, but I really want to. So yeah, when I heard this news, I was just absolutely devastated by it. And it's especially hard because recently Greg Johnson got back in contact with me. I had messaged him very briefly when the game first came out, basically because of an annoying tech issue, which was nothing to do with the game. It was to do with Sony's PlayStation Store, where basically I was unable to play the game for a bit, and he was really helpful in helping me get that sorted. So I had a bit of contact from him ages ago, but he had recently, and as in like literally like a month ago or something, he'd got back in contact with me, and he was saying that he'd been rewatching my series, and he was saying about just how nice it was, and how, because the voice is a bit low. I can put the voice up. Yeah, basically saying that like how important the Let's Play was to him, and kind of hearing me talk about the game, as well as listening to reading all of the comments that everyone else was saying about the game, was kind of like someone like the nicest feedback that he ever got on the game, and how much it meant to him. And so that was really lovely. So yeah, hearing the fact that he was directly affected, I thought I would try and do something to help him. I can hear there's a lot of you saying about my mic being a little bit quiet, so I can boost that up. Right, hello. Ooh, was that too loud? Hello, 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 hello. Right. Let me leave it at this. Hopefully that's a little bit better. As I was saying at the start of this stream, I'm using a different mic to the one that I normally use for live streams, so all of my settings was set up for the other one. But anyway, yeah, so the reason I'm doing this stream is to hopefully help them out a little bit. Anything we can do is going to be better than nothing. So their friend Joel set up a GoFundMe specifically to kind of help them get back on their feet. Like, there's nothing that is going to replace everything that they lost, because, you know, it's not just like their house all of their possessions and just like their town. Like, oh, it's so sad. Like, well, like when Greg was kind of messaging me, he was so excited about the fact that he had moved to Hawaii and they just had like a lovely little life there, and it's just all being devastated. And so, like the fact that their business and everything got destroyed as well is going to be incredibly tough. So I've left in the description and as a pinned comment a GoFundMe page. So if you click on that, if you donate to there, then the money will go directly to them. So please don't. I see some super chats have come in. I turned monetization off on this stream. I couldn't see how to turn super chats on. Please don't donate through YouTube, because if you do it through YouTube, then Google's going to take a cut of the money and the tax man will take a cut of the money. Like I will still pass it on, but the best thing to do is go directly to the GoFundMe. So it's linked in the comments and then also in the description. If you go click on that there, it will bring you to the page. And then I'll wait for a bit for some to go through, then I'll refresh it and I'll go and shout out everyone that's donated. If you put like the word Doki or anything to know that it's from this stream, then I'll know that it is one of you here to shout out. So I'm not just shouting out random other people that aren't even watching the stream. So yeah, link in the description and in the comments. So we'll talk more about him and his game, but I kind of really want to play this game. So I haven't loaded it up in ages and I've re-downloaded it. And the whole time I've been talking to you, I've had it like, it's been up on my screen. The reason I've got like a glow on me right now, both literally and metaphorically, is because like I've got a bright white screen and I've got the music and the visuals were nostalgic. But when the opening music came in, I was like, oh yeah, I remember how much fun and how much joy I had playing these games. Mic is a little too loud. Did I go too extreme on the other way? Well, let's get all the boring tech stuff out the way, shall we? And then we can get into the game. Right, I've turned it down a little bit. Right then, let's get into the gameplay. Positively glowing, says Rebecca. Thank you very much. Well, it's not a nice glowing. It's like a pale white light, but it's so bright on my screen. So yeah, for those that don't remember this game, it's a game where you play as a robot called QT3. And they're trying to to prove that they have humanity. And so one of the unique things about the game, and my favorite part about the game, I can continue? Let me continue first, and let me look at my old character. Oh, that save data says 2023. That's today. I don't know what that... Oh, you know what? That might have been me just loading up the game just to make sure it was working. I got really excited for a moment then that like I would have my old save from ages ago, because if you remember I was able to dress up as a cat, although it does seem to have messed up and it has frozen the game. But no, oh, did it just fix itself? No, it didn't. Yeah, it came up with the PlayStation menu. Let me quit it and load it up and let's do it as a new game. It's weird because I remember I think I started the game on PlayStation 3 and then I ended up moving to PlayStation 4, and it was at a time when like Sony was like trialing something new and it kind of wasn't working properly, if I remember back in the day. Right, while it loads up, let me see how quick these come in. Oh, I can see a load of new donations have come through, like literally just in the last few minutes. So let me go shout out all of them to say thank you. So thank you so much to Grace Haar, as well as AJ Patrick, Alessandro, Elliot Todd, Ern Zek, Tegan Elise, Everett Whitaker, Jen Ryan, and May La. Thank you all so much for your donations. I can't be sure 100% whether you are all people that are watching the stream, but either way, I guess that's fine. And remember, donate directly to the GoFundMe. Like anything that comes through Super Chat, I will pass on, but it just means that Google will be taking a cut of it, which means like ultimately Greg and Serena will end up making less money and not having less stuff to help them out. I am a little bit worried though. Because once again, it's got to this screen. And it has frozen. And I'm not sure why. It seems to have got confused with to think that I had a save. I just don't know if it's got confused with like some sort of old save or something. Let me try one more time. I couldn't figure out how to. Oh, maybe you can't leave a message on the GoFundMe then. I guess I'll see, like, if there's like donations coming in like right now, I guess I can just like assume that they're coming in from you guys. Got to make sure I refresh that because I don't want to miss any donations that come through on there. Let me plug my controller in as well and make sure that's not messing it up. Try deleting it and downloading it again. Yeah, that might be a not, but the thing is, it's not the game. It's like my save data. There's also a thing called Quiz Party. Includes 14 edition personality quizzes and new party mode. Right, let's try new game. This might be a this might be a problem, guys. Like, just to fill you in with what's going on. It gets to this page, and now I can't do anything. What I need to do, I need a way to like delete not the game, but like all of like the save data. Just to make sure it knows that I'm just doing it as like a new thing. Is anyone who's better with this kind of stuff? Like, I don't really use PlayStation that much, to be honest. Maybe if I try and like download all from online storage, I can get it to wipe over or something. There's got to be a way to just to go and do it. The bonus point says restart your console, you lemon. Yeah, I mean, I could try that. Shall I try do that? Let me hold down the power button and do like a hard reset. Do you know the thing that's kind of like the worst thing about this? Is I think the reason why it's messed up is because I think I like started a game and like quit out straight away. But the reason I did that was to test to make sure it was 100% working so there wouldn't be any problems for the stream. And I think me doing that is somehow the thing that has somehow messed this up. Like, there is some irony there, but it's like the worst kind of irony. Just to everyone that is just jumping into the stream now, we are having some minor technical difficulties, but we will get to the bottom to it. I promise. We'll get it working. But yeah, if you are kind of wondering what the point of this stream is, one, we are kind of going back and having a bit of a nostalgia trip and remembering a game from my past and a fan favorite game that kind of always comes up to this day. But the main reason is we're hopefully going to be trying to raise some money to help Greg and Serena Williams. So Greg Johnson, sorry. Greg Johnson. So he was the developer for Doki-Doki Universe, which is a fan favorite game that I did a Let's Play of a very long time ago. But unfortunately, they were caught up in the fire on Hawaii. They're both safe. They're both absolutely fine. But unfortunately, they lost their home, they lost their office, they lost all of their whole life, their whole town. I mean, if you can imagine how devastating that would be, like, you think of everything around you, your whole lifestyle, everything you're surrounded by, and then just, like, without any warning, just unexpectedly, that's gone, and how devastating that would be. And, like, there's nothing that we can do to kind of, like, recover that. But hopefully we can, like, take away the added financial stress that kind of will be, happening in their life now while they try to get back on their feet and try and get, back as close to normal as they can. So there's a GoFundMe page in my description, and then it's pinned as well, whatever's easier for you to find. And then if you kind of donate to that while I'm doing the stream, I'm just going to shout out all of the donations that I see coming through there. Even if you can't afford to donate much, that's absolutely fine. Anything that you can do to help will, go a long way. I always prefer like a lot of people to give a little rather than a few to give a lot. And if you can't give anything, if you can't afford that right now, absolutely no worries. But if you could share the GoFundMe, maybe with the story, or send anyone to this stream, or this stream as a VOD as it's ended, then that could hopefully help as well. Unfortunately, I have not solved my problem. Anyone else got any ideas for how I could fix this? It's so like I tested this. I promise you, I tested it earlier, and I don't know how I've managed to mess it up somehow. How do I Sorry, I'm not showing the screen right now because I'm digging through all my files. Oh, 1 second. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Have you seen what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't know. Did you need backup?
Well, yeah. I mean, if do you have any idea?
I didn't know if you wanted to like. Hi. If you wanted to faff around and I entertain for a bit by doing this.
Yeah, if you do that, but do it like faster. That's it. Okay, if you do that non-stop, and I'll faff around a little bit.
Okay.
It's quite hot in here, isn't it?
Sam?
Yeah.
Can I stop?
I don't know. They seem quite entertained. They seem quite entertained. I'm worried if you stop, they're all gonna leave, and that won't be good. So you better.
It's gonna help. It's gonna help the cause.
I'm helping right now, right? I'm helping.
I'll do this. You faff around.
Okay, you got to do my voice.
Okay. Who made this puppet again? Is it Braden?
Oh, I don't know the name.
Oh,
I don't know the name at the top of my head. You
I'm
put
so sorry.
put me under pressure there. Right. Okay. I found how to delete save data. So.
Okay, well that's good. Anyway, while Stampy does that, let's do some Stampy impressions, shall we?
Oh God, don't.
How are you feeling today, Stampy? I can't do ventriloquism, by the way.
Okay, I'll be the person speaking to you.
Oh.
Hey, Stampy, how's it going?
There's no point, because the whole point is that you're...
Yeah, but it's easier for me to talk not as Stampy. It's talking...
I'm really out of breath. I'm sweating. I'm so red and sticky. Okay. Hello, this is Stampy. Welcome to... No, I'll be serious. Hello! No, hello! This is Stampy. And welcome...
I've got to go closer to the mic. That's it.
Hello, this is Stampy. And welcome to the Doki-Doki universe stream. Woo! I need like those little sticks, you know, when they do the sticks and they go like that with their arms. You know, when they go like, woo! Like Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a live stream. Hi, what's your name?
My name is also Stampy, as it happens. Yeah.
What a coincidence! No way!
Where are you from?
I'm from my lovely world.
Stampy's lovely world.
Oh, that's what I say. Yeah.
What do you do in your lovely world, Stampy?
I build things, and I make mini games, and I fight hit the target.
Who's hit the target?
He's a very bad man. I miss Piggy. A very, very bad man. Who wants to be in my love garden? Anyone who comments right now will be in my love garden. Yeah, that's right.
Just to make this clear, this is Stampy Puppet's love garden.
This is Stampy Puppet. Stampy Puppet likes cake.
What else should everyone do if they
Elsh?
What
That's
else?
not a word.
What else?
Stupid.
What else
Elsh?
should everyone do if they can who's watching the stream?
Yeah, they should put pants on their head because that would be really funny. Oh, and donate to the GoFundMe, of course. Thank you. Anyone who puts Doki in the comment, I will read their name.
That might be true because I think on GoFundMe you can't actually do a message. So you feel free to either do your name as Doki or I will just read out everyone anyway.
You can do a message.
Shall we do some shout outs for any donations that might have gone through?
That's a good point. Okay.
So just to give you a recap, I'm just re-downloading the game.
I'm really warm.
So this is what's going on screen.
Okay.
So we're buying time for it to re-download. So hopefully it will be working soon.
Do you want this guy to read out the comment?
Yeah, let me find the last one I remember. Oh, not seen there. I think we've had loads. Let's go top down. Let's go top down.
Oh gosh, okay, wait.
Okay, we'll alternate.
Leslie.
Anonymous. Thank you so much to Anonymous.
Oh my gosh, Anonymous.
Yeah, they're really
so nice
helping
of
the
them.
cause.
Wow. Can we move the mic so you can see Stampy a bit more? You
Uh,
can block my face and then it's more of the illusion.
yeah. Well, I kind of need to. They kind of need a hit.
Or how about you move over? No, that's not moving.
Wait,
over.
move where? What, you want to go this
I don't
way?
know.
I can't go that way.
Just so Stampy can talk in the mic.
Okay, is that good? I mean, why doesn't Stampy move?
Well, I think the issue is that I'm right-handed. Don't
Okay.
think about this too much, by the way, everyone. Can you move over this way?
Okay.
There we go.
Right. Right. Thank you to Leslie.
Ah. Okay. Thanks, Anonymous.
Thank you to the lover of rabbits.
Thank you, Ronan.
Thank-
Yay, Ronan! Woo!
Thank you to Olivia.
Gemma!
Thank you to Ava.
Anonymous!
Thank you to Rexquack.
Go rage! Go rage! Go rage! Go rage! Okay, anyway, yeah, Cluck Bridge.
Thank you to Jack Cork.
I need to cover my mouth to make it more convincing, don't I? Because it does sound like.
I do.
you.
Pretend you're playing the Switch.
Yeah, I'm just.
Like
playing
really
the Switch.
close.
Oh, I'm just really enjoying the Switch.
Yeah, I'll go have a great game right now.
Nicholas D. Thomas.
Thank you to Leo.
Blake.
Thank you to Sebastian.
Thanks, Sebastian. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you to Katie.
Thank you to Rashmi.
Thank you to London.
London.
Not
London.
It's real. You're like, it's a really weird perspective, this course. Right, staring contest.
Are we gonna kiss? Thank you to Andrew.
Thank you to
He's
Samuel.
blushing. Thank you, Jose.
Thank you to Alex. Spelt
Like Alex.
like our dog called
like
Alex.
Alex.
Good girl downstairs. Good
girl,
donation.
Thanks, Anonymous, again.
Thank you.
Dominique.
I
Dominique.
clicked off it.
Dominique. Say Dominique. Oh,
Dominique.
the bonus points.
Thank you to the bonus points.
Go bonus points. William.
Thank you to Jessica M.
May, spelt like May, doesn't it?
Yes.
Good girl, May.
And that was the last one I remember seeing from earlier. So
know,
everyone's got a
nice.
shout out. Reminder, don't donate through YouTube super chat thing because Google will take a cut of it. So donate through direct to the GoFundMe. That's where I'm reading these out from.
There's a
I will, of
link
course,
pinned.
pass on the money that is through that, but I can't stop Googly getting there. Googly?
Googly.
Googly.
That's what I say in my lovely world.
Googly.com.
I say googly in my lovely world sometimes.
Oh, that sounds like a cool. It's something to do with my PlayStation. Like I'm on like the PlayStation menu and it's not working. Is it the controller? Look, I've downloaded the game. I'm pressing to start, but it's not starting. It's not the game. It's the PlayStation.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I did do that.
Hmm.
I did do that. Tell you what, I'm gonna go get another controller.
Okay.
You maybe can just
I have an idea.
okay.
I think Squishy, this one here, has a PlayStation in their office if you want to go grab that.
Yeah, I need to like sign in and stuff
Yeah,
on it.
yeah, what
Let me
about
try another controller, then we'll try.
Ow!
Sorry, we'll try another
Sorry.
PlayStation.
Okay, I'll mute
Right.
you.
Have fun.
Okay. Guys, I'm nervous. I'm so shy. So many people watching. It's just... I'll just be Stampy the whole time. I need to like get like Oh no, I was gonna put like a sheet over my head to cover up that it's me, but it's really hot in here. Help! Okay. Hope Barnaby doesn't die. Hey, Stampy, is Barnaby ever gonna die? No. Entertaining. I don't know what to do without Stampy because the whole time I was just like picking on him. I can't do it. I can't do it. Guys, tell me what to do. I don't know how to entertain. I haven't streamed in a very long time. You can do it. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Wait, I think what the issue is Stampy has top chat on rather than live chat. Rookie mistake. How is everyone doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? We're doing a takeover. Let's see if there's any more donations. Here we go. I know you want Stampy to read them out, so I won't. I'm just curious. You should learn ventriloquism. My hand is sweaty. It's not great. If you're just tuning in, we're just trying to fix the PlayStation. So there's that. Hello, Stamps.
Hello.
I didn't know what to do. I'm not very entertaining on my own, I've realised.
I feel like you very much rely on me messing up on my words to set up your material.
Yes. Open a window. The windows are open. It's just warm. It's crazy stream now. I'm trying. Where do I donate? There is a link pinned in the chat and in the description of this live stream.
We will read out every single donation without fail. Give us a challenge with too many.
Here. There's one. Go to those ones.
We got new ones?
We got these ones here.
All right. Thank you to William Doyle.
Thank you, Eve Judy.
Thank you to Rashmi. I think their second donation.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, I hit the microphone. Thank you to Kevin.
Thank you to Adam.
Thank you, Teresa.
Ooh.
Oh, we gained viewers or Stampy was gone. Stampy, you need to leave.
Did you gain viewers?
Stampy, you need to leave. I'm taking over.
Well, we always had one Stampy here.
Oh, that's true. Maybe it's the puppet. Maybe it isn't even me.
Yeah.
It's just the puppet.
This is the secret. Every time I record my
Look at the
video,
beans.
it's actually the puppet, and I've just been stealing the credit for all these years.
It's like proper cat. Can you hold the other paw and like have it like bat the microphone?
Is it like
hold that.
Is it an M tuber? Rather, instead of a V tuber, is it like an M tuber, like a puppet?
Why an M? Do you mean P?
Yeah, I was thinking Muppet. I was thinking Muppet.
Wait, look, Stamps is like a proper cat, like playing with the mic.
Yeah, so is it like a P tuber?
What is this? It's a microphone.
Should we do like
I
steps,
love
like
it.
tragedy?
I love this.
Ready?
What?
Tragedy. The song.
What do you mean?
With the puppet.
What? I don't understand.
Tragedy.
Tragedy.
They do that, don't they? We can do a song. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Tragedy.
Tragedy.
I don't know the other words.
Tragedy.
Maybe we should do YMCA instead. Would be an easy one. Ready? It's fun to say.
Oh, I was doing the whole song. Young man, there's no need to. Young man. There's no need to be unhappy. Bum, 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 bum. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for you.
Right, okay, let's see whether this is gonna work.
It's so warm in here.
I think it might be working.
I think it's gonna work. It's 1 second.
Oh,
everyone, cross your toes,
Oh.
cross your fingies.
We're
in the game. We're in the game.
We're
in the game.
We're in.
It's working.
We're
Doki-Doki. Doki-Doki. Doki-Doki.
Right, thank you, Stampy.
Bye, everyone. Have a lovely live stream. Wow. I'm still in the shot.
Yeah.
I was like trying to run.
I think he just slumps.
Farther away.
Thought we'd been out of the shot, just getting more distant.
Oh, anyway.
Can you push me back?
You're gonna go over that rug. We'll wait a bit.
Oh. Hello everyone and welcome back to another...
Welcome to Dizzy Universe.
I don't know how well you can see, but I've got like the thickest rug in the world, so it's not very easy to
Weird flex, but
to
okay.
roll around.
Okay, bye. Have
Right,
fun.
thanks for that,
Everyone,
Squishy.
donate and help Greg and Serena.
If you thought that was
Please.
fun, say thank you by donating.
Oh, look at your face.
I'm not a puppet. This isn't the wrong one. It doesn't work with me.
This is the face.
Oh, it's me.
It's the face of nostalgia, everyone. Enjoy. Goodbye.
the face of time and age. The time of passing time. Right, the game sees, well, hopefully the game's working. We've got into the opening cutscene. It's funny because like I gotta be honest, there was quite a while where like like I hadn't thought of this game for a while, just because I've done like so many games over the years. And then like recently I've kind of just been really thinking about it because I've been messaging kind of Greg a little bit back and forth, and we both kind of like shared in reminiscing about this game. But yeah, I didn't know whether I was actually going to go back to play it, so I'm really looking forward to it. So for those that aren't old like me, I don't remember my original Let's Play from almost 10 years ago now. Yeah, as I said, it's a game where you are a robot called QT3, and you are trying to prove your humanity. So the part that I love about the game is there's loads of like personality quizzes, and they're not like personality quizzes in terms of it saying like, what sort of personality are you? Are you an energetic person or a lazy person? No, it will be like, here are 3 flowers. Which one would you pick? Or here's this scenario. What would you do? They're really like interesting like things to think about. And then the game is kind of like working out your personality in the background. And then the other big thing about it is, as you can kind of see on the screen now, you kind of always have like a planet you're on, and then you get to decorate it. You basically get like what is eventually a bunch of stickers, and you get to play it. And I remember it was really frustrating back in the day, because when the game came out, it got like really mixed reviews, and there was like a bunch of reviews where people were saying like, oh, the game's like too easy and stuff. And it's like, the game isn't about challenge. Like, it's not meant to be difficult. Like, that's not the point of it. And I feel like it was almost just ahead of its time, because I feel like there's a lot of games now that are kind of like put under that like cozy game banner. And I think this could arguably like fit among that, and it's kind of become its own thing. But like, I feel like people just kind of didn't get that back in the day. But we did. We did that. Anyway, welcome to your home planet. There's not much here yet, but there will be. Dr. Therapist is here to analyze you. Dr. Therapist, talk to Dr. Therapist. Remember, your goal is to learn about yourself and try to pick as much humanity as you can. You'll find many planets and asteroids. Explore them all. Oh, one more thing. That little red balloon doesn't want to leave. Oh, the red balloon. Balloon, she's here. I love this. Oh, the balloon. Oh, I miss hanging out with this special little balloon. Oh, thank you for donating, Dara. I will go and read another big batch of donations. I'll give it time to go through, then I can refresh it. Balloon, yay, you're here. God, this controller has not been used in a long time, and it's covered in dust. And there's also like, there's like chunks taken out of the analog sticks. And I'm hoping it was done by one of the animals and not from from Squishy or me. Whatever. If you want her here, I guess it's up to you. Thank you. Well, I have things to do. I got a schedule to keep and all that. I'll be in touch. Oh yeah, I forgot how much of a personality the alien was in this game. And I did mention this earlier, but for those that are just joining, the developer of this game has recently released a new game called Kimono Cats, and you can play it for free essentially if you have Apple Arcade, and it looks very, very cute. So I strongly recommend going to check that out if you kind of wanted to play a new game from them. To see messages from your friends, you need to be connected to Facebook. Here's set the game in its age. I'm sure that was really, really cool back in the day, but I will surprisingly not be linking my Facebook to it. Some people still use Facebook. Hi, Balloon! Yay! I'm so glad you're here. Oh yeah, I love the way they express with like the little like animated, almost like little emoji, like clip art things. It's so cute. Hi, Balloon. It was lonely without you. I'll always be here waiting for you. Don't forget about me, okay? I won't. Good luck, QT3. Oh yeah, I just kind of remembered the voice I did for QT3. I was like, thanks, Balloon. What is it? It's like a proper like robot voice. It's so weird. Like, this is one of the few Let's Plays that I'll do like, I've done a whole Let's Play on now I'm going back to. Like, you could compare my like my past voice to my current one. Right, I'm going to speak to Dr. Therapist. I think that's going to do our first personality quiz. But first, let me well, I'm going to put a bench down first. But then let me see if we had any new donations in, because I'm determined not to miss anyway. And I can see that we have shot up to $25,000 donating, and they set a goal of 50,000. it would be amazing to smash past that goal. Like, I don't know if we're going to do it in this live streams. Probably not. I mean, fingers crossed, but probably not. But during the lifespan of the campaign, it would be great to get past that. But let me read any new donations. And if you're just joining, a reminder, donate to the GoFundMe, which is as a pinned comment and in the description, not anything through YouTube, because then the money will go straight to them. All right, thank you so much to Mariam. Thank you to Ankit, to Madison, to Oscar. Thank you to Sharon, Adam, to Rox as well. Thank you to Madison Bean. Thank you to Billy. Thank you to Akil. Thank you to Mark Johnson. Thank you to Little Froggy. Thank you to Madison Bean. Oh yeah, if you donate multiple times, you will get a shout out multiple times. That's fine. Like that's it's not one shout out per donation. Every donation you get, you give, you will get another shout out. So thank you also to Lisa Max for a very generous donation. Thank you to Steve Hoyle. Thank you to Nicole. Thank you also for all of the anonymous ones as well. If you are one of the anonymous donations, shout out to all of you. Thank you also. I think there's another donation from the Lover of Rabbits. Thank you to Ben as well. Yeah, Ben Bozorgi and Lover of Rabbits have both donated multiple times. So thank you so much. Thank you also to Alison, Macing, Fatma, the Hungry Fellows, and they added a little Doki at the end, so they're definitely watching. Hello to the Hungry Fellows. Thank you to Rene P. Thank you to Dolly Rabbit. Thank you to Eve Judy. Thank you again to Rashmi. Thank you to Kevin and to Adam. Thank you all for your very, very generous donations. So if you are just joining as well, the donations are going to Greg and Serena Johnson, who unfortunately lost their home, their office, their lifestyle, everything in the recent fires in Hawaii. Greg Johnson was the developer of Doki-Doki Universe, and I think, seeing as it's a game so much of all of us liked, and it's all about having humanity, I thought doing a little live stream playing this game and hopefully kind of raising some funds to help them out when they need it. It just seemed to match up perfectly, so that's what we're doing here. But anyway, shall we find out a little bit about myself and do a personality quiz? Chad said you didn't even read mine. Make sure you had donated it through the GoFundMe. Yeah. So make sure you do it through the GoFundMe. Don't do it through Google, because if you do it through YouTube, through like a super chat or something, then like I will of course like pass it on, but it means Google takes a cut of it, and also it means I have to pay tax. It just means less money will go to help them out. So please make sure to do your donations through the GoFundMe. So what we could do is maybe have a comparison to like the questions I answer here and see like how much has old Stampy Cat changed to new Stampy Cat? How much have I changed in 10 years? I don't feel like I've changed that much, but who knows? Who knows? I'll be happy to analyze you, but I'm afraid I can't analyze you until I have more information. Perhaps you can go find some asteroids. Oh, I'm gonna find some asteroids first and answer some personality questions. I'll give you a phone call when I am ready. Right, how do I leave the planet then? That's the question. Oh yeah, and then the dust bunnies. Right, we've got the alien has returned. Stampy Afro looking good. That's the humidity of today has puffed it out a little bit, I think. Well, that was quick. Say, Cutie Free, if you haven't been there already, you should visit a planet called Planet Tutorial. I'll bet you can figure out what that's for. You'll see a space map icon when you leave the planet. Your space map will help you find planets and asteroids. Oh, one more thing. To leave the planet, press triangle. Then select the steed icon and press X. Oh yeah, you could choose your steed. I think I remember I ended up getting dressed as a cat and I rode around on a piece of cheese. I believe that was my ultimate outfit / steed combo from back in the day. Okie dokies, let's head out of here, shall we? Oh, I guess my current steed is a flying pig, because why not? Right, do I just fly up? I do, to go out into space. Oh, bonus point says, I've got to go, my laptop is going to die. Keep donating, everyone. It's amazing what you've pulled off already. It is absolutely amazing. And hopefully we can keep it going. And remember, even if you can only donate a very tiny amount, then that is fine. Like as I always say, it's better to have lots of people donating a small amount is always the better way to do it, rather than one person doing loads. So if you can only donate a very tiny amount, that's fine. And if you can't donate at all, you can of course help by sharing the GoFundMe, preferably with a little story, because if you make it personal, then people are more likely to engage. Or if they're a old school Stampy fan or Doki-Doki Universe fan, feel free to share either this stream or the VOD of the stream once it's already gone up. Right, are these the personality quiz ones? It is. Right, this is absolutely my favorite part of this game. Anne says I love the art style. It's amazing, isn't it? It's so good. So it was all made in Flash, all of these little animations. Yeah, because I was talking to Greg about it, and I was kind of like begging him to kind of re-release this game, maybe on like Switch or something. And he was talking about kind of like the difficulties of kind of using like Flash animation and kind of like doing it on like modern consoles now. But yeah, fingers crossed that would be something that would happen in the future. I don't know anything, so don't read into that, but I would definitely like that. What is the goal for the donation, J Mars? So the target is $50,000, but the reason for it is to help out the developer of this game and his wife who lost their home in the fires in Maui. So that's kind of what we're trying to raise this money for, and also to have a little bit of a reminisce. So hopefully, I don't know if Greg will be able to watch this live. I did let him know about that we're doing this, and he was really thankful for it and really happy about it. He said he was going to try and go in, but obviously he's in temporary accommodation at the moment. Like, he doesn't have like reliable internet, and it's also, I didn't realize it was like 7:30 in the morning, which I didn't really think about in Hawaii when this started. So if he's not here now, he might be watching it on VOD. So any lovely comments to him or about the game, I'm sure would be very much appreciated. I've seen there's been loads already in the chat, because obviously like the live chat will be saved, so even on VOD you'll be able to see it. Right. My personality quiz is ready. It's a little bit it's somehow more stressful doing a personality quiz when it's like people watching live. I got to make sure I'm answering from the heart though. I can't be manipulated by the chat. Before we start, here's one quick question for you. Are you a boy or a girl? Ah, it's cool that even back then you got the I'm not sure. I am a boy. Now on to the questions. Hello. I am Monk Musashi, I think that's as pronounced. I have been waiting for you to arrive. Let me see what type of person you are. If you were this cat, how would you feel? I would feel nervous. Considering how I still get a little bit nervous when I begin live streaming, even though I've done it all of this time. I am definitely, despite being a YouTuber, I am not someone who desires to be in front of lots of cameras. Which picture would you rather have on your jacket? I would say this one down here with like the moons, definitely. Like, I'm not really a sporty guy. Then the other one is like, I think it's like, I never really, like, I think it's the fact that it's like something more abstract rather than humans. I think I would rather have that one. In fact, if I had that on my jacket, I would actually wear that, and I would like it. Also, everyone, feel free to read, to write out in the chat your own answers. So it'd be cool to kind of see like what the consensus is. Obviously, there's a bit of a delay in the stream for when it's on screen to when you see it, but obviously for you it will be the same. So it'd be cool to see whether like most people agree with me. Which plane would you be in? So I wouldn't be in the fighty one. That one looks too fast and scary. I would be in this one because I get to be in it with my mate. So I would be top plane. Which one looks like the most fun? I mean, the penny. I mean, I've tried going on a unicycle before, and I couldn't do it. I would fall off that. The penny farthing, that looks kind of cool with the top hat. I will go for the penny farthing. Everyone's saying the shark plane. A lot of people saying the shark plane. Which movie scene would you most be interested in seeing? Which scene would you most be interested in seeing? I'm going to start that again. Which movie scene would make you most interested in seeing this movie? I'm going to go with the left one. I like the way, like, I imagine it's like some sort of like crazy inventor or something from back in the day. I got in that vibe. But the way that the small character in the back of the car, the way they're kind of chill, but they seem to be going really fast. That's got me interested. I'm gonna go for the left one, but that's a close one. Most intriguing. Here is what I learnt about you. You are gentle, peaceful, and calm. You are a pacifist. You have excellent social skills and are a people person. Yeah, maybe. You like bright stories and comedies, nothing too dark. You search for beauty in the world around you. You are the most interesting person to take my test. God, this game is so good. I love this game because, like, I think everyone kind of likes answering questions about themselves, like personality questions. It's just fun to do. It's just an enjoyable goal. And then, like, you do that, and then the game just throws a bunch of compliments at you. It's like the ultimate feel-good game. Right, so this is going through, and it's kind of explaining why the answers I chose kind of ended up meaning each different thing. And I get to choose a decoration for my home planet. I will choose the pile of ice, because why not? Right, let's go do another quiz. These are fun. Your mayor. We can skip this. Right, once again, everyone, feel free to share your answers as well in the comments. Hello, I, Monk Toilet Paper, will now test you. Answer quickly and don't think too much. Okay, maybe I won't overthink too much. Which caption fits this scene best? Bad Teddy, you need to be punished. Teddy's family was speechless. Mum? Dad? Help? Yeah, definitely the bottom one. Is it meant to be like Goldilocks, right? What is the monster thinking? So it looks sad, then the flower cheers them up. Right, I sure hope she finishes this soon. Nah, that doesn't match up. I won't cry. I won't cry. I wonder how many calories there are in this little girl. No! I'm going to do the middle one. They're so happy to have these flowers. Which one of these are you on a Saturday night? Oh, I feel like I want a middle ground. The first one seems too sad, but I definitely ain't the second one. So out of the two, it's got to be the middle one. Most intriguing. Here's what I have learned about you. You are especially good at expressing warm feelings. You are caring, gentle, compassionate, and big-hearted. I hope this has been enlightening. Never forget, Monk Toilet Paper. I will never forget you, Monk Toilet Paper. You will always have a place in my heart. Oh, this is brilliant. Press the square button to see a map of space. I'm good for now. Let's keep doing some more of these. Oh, is this a quiz? It is another quiz. Greetings and welcome. I am the Great Monk Digby. Let's test your personality. Hello, Toto Photo, who's just jumped in the chat and just gone, Doki-Doki Universe! I wonder what it was like for those of you that do remember the old series in this game and haven't kind of thought about it for a while and suddenly seen this, like, pop up in your notifications or subscription feed or whatever and being like, wait, Stumpy's playing what? Like, let me check my phone. What year is it? What year is it again? We are going a little bit back in time, but it's been great fun. The game is called Doki-Doki Universe. He had a series where he plays it and gets all the planets if you enjoy the stream. Yeah, good point, Cole. If you do enjoy the stream and you do think this game looks interesting, one, it's still available, so feel free to buy it. Also, I do have my whole full Let's Play, although it might be a bit weird. I wonder what my commentary's like from that long ago. It might be, yeah, maybe not as I don't know. I don't know what it would be like from back in the day. I'm not entirely sure. Which one makes you the most scared? I'm kind of scared of the broccoli just because it looks a bit like me. Out of these three, it probably would have been the middle one I chose back in the day, because broccoli is tasty. Nowadays, it will be the baby. I will say no more. What's their problem? The one in the middle broke wind. I ain't getting that vibe. There is a hole in the balloon. They are cooling down below. Or I think they're lost because of the telescope and stuff. Maybe I'm thinking about these two literally, and I should go more of my heart. But just from the picture and the animation, I would say that they're lost. I believe, I think Greg Johnson, who we're raising the fund for. If you haven't yet, please do check it out. Click the link in the description in the comments. I believe he did like the artwork himself, I believe. If you are in the chat group, please let me know. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it was a very small team, and mostly Greg who did the majority of the work. Most people are agreeing me and saying they're lost, and Rachel is agreeing with me and saying about how tasty broccoli is. Like especially if like a good like spiked crispy broccoli with like a spicy sauce or something, or like deep fried. Have you ever had like deep fried broccoli? Surprisingly good. Which would you want on a? We're going for the t-shirt one again. I like that dog. That is a cool looking dog. I like that dog, and I do like dogs in general. So I'm going to go for the dog. Right, now we will find out about me. You have anxiety related to babies or possibly taking care of them. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. You know what? I didn't even notice, unless this is a different picture, I didn't even notice that the baby was doing a well, the baby accidentally did a it was, well, you see what the baby's doing. You are not sure yet what you want from life and searching for your deeper purpose. That is actually way more applicable now than from when I first did this quiz. Like, I'm at a point in my life now where I'm kind of like, not entirely closed the book on this YouTube section, but like, I'm in the final chapter and working out what my options are. So even though I'm not like super young trying to work out what to do in life, I'm trying to work out what the next book I will open will be on my life. And I have a few interesting options that I will hope to be able to talk about soon. Thank you. I am Monk Digby. I am ever your humble servant. Aw, thank you very much. And choose some decorations. Let's choose the beautiful gravestone. No, we're not. Let's choose the doghouse, shall we? Nikki saying, dang, this quiz is calling Stampy out. Quibi just joined saying, what's this about? Basically, we are replaying a game which I played a very long time ago called Doki-Doki Universe. So I did a full Let's Play on this game, and we're going back to it because the creator of this game is kind of in need of our help at the moment. So I'm trying to help raise as much money for him and his wife and his pets in order to help them out, because unfortunately they lost their home and their office and their whole town basically in the recent fires in Hawaii that I'm sure you've heard about. Now actually might be a good time to transition us to talk to do some more donations. Mel Fox says, is this on PS3? It is on PS3. I'm playing it on PS4 at the moment, but you can also play it on PS5 as well. And it's one of those games that kind of like doesn't really age just because of the art. Like, it doesn't really matter when you play it, it's still going to look really cool and beautiful. Right, let me have a look through and see if any more. I can see the total has jumped up. So more donations from Anonymous. If you donated and didn't leave your name, thank you so much anyway. Thank you to Hunter. Thank you for another donation from the Hungry Fellows. Thank you to Mohammed. Thank you to Marie. Thank you to Eliza. Thank you to Ronan. Thank you to Oscar. Thank you to Robert. Thank you to John. Thank you to Joshua Morris. Thank you to Kaylee. Thank you to Helene. Thank you to Nick. Oh, thank you guys so much for so many donations. Thank you to Guthrie. I think that's pronounced. Let me know if I'm wrong. Thank you to Derek. Thank you to Nicholas. Thank you to AJ. Thank you to Alison. Thank you to Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger. Which one of you, for those that don't know, that is so I do a podcast with my friend, and we kind of like rank games, and we had to play Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I didn't think it was a great game, so on the bonus points it's become a little bit of a meme. Which one of you own up in the chat? I want to make sure I see which one of you donated as Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Thank you for your donation though. Thank you also to B. Thank you to Mish. Thank you to Jason. Thank you to Anya. Thank you to Miriam. Thank you to Ankit. Thank you to Madison. Thank you to Oscar. Thank you to Sharon. And thank you for another donation from Adam. The Thai episode was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed the episode. It was a really funny discussion. I did not enjoy playing the game. I apologize to all of the Thai, the Tasmanian Tiger fans. Justice for Thai. Well, which one of you did it? Which one of you did it? There's a few front runners. Oh, Gemma just said hi, Greg. Has Greg? Ah, Greg's here. Greg Johnson has joined the chat. We've had a great time so far, Greg. I was just reading through all of the donations. The community has been hugely generous, and there's also been a huge outpouring of love to both you and Serena, and also towards the game as well. A lot of people like me having a lot of nostalgia and going down memory lane. I've been doing a few of the personality quizzes and kind of comparing what I would have assumed my old answers were compared to some of the new answers. And also just remembering just how much of a joy this game is. I was just saying about how it's just like, it's answering really fun personality questions and then just getting a bunch of like compliments thrown at you from the quiz master. And so it's been a real feel-good moment for everyone that has been a big fan of the game and might have watched my Let's Play or played the game back in the day. So Greg is here. So good morning, Greg. It's probably pretty early. It's probably about 8:30 a.m. for you. So if anyone has any messages to say, I can see everyone saying hi to Greg. Yeah, so if you have any messages you want to say directly to Greg Johnson, now's the time to do it because he's here. And while you do that, I am going to jump straight into another personality quiz. It almost feels like more pressure when you're playing the game, and then the creator of the game is here. Also, I wasn't sure. Everyone's been going crazy about the artwork and the flash animations. Did you do the artwork yourself, or is there another artist? It would be good to shout out for the artwork, because I wasn't entirely sure. At last, you have come. My worshippers call me Monk Glowworm. I can see into your soul. Sort of. Let us begin. God, the chat's going really fast now. I'm trying to see Greg's responses. How do you feel when you have to wait in line? I think I'm quite patient. I'm not friendly. I'm not chatting to everyone. I think I'm this guy. I think I'm the guy in the middle in kind of that blue there, where I'm content. I get onto it. I'll put my headphones in and listen to a podcast. I think that's what I'm going to go for. It's a little bit different when it is in the queue waiting to go to the toilet. That's not a fun situation to be in. Whose side are you on in this conflict? Well, not the destruction thing. Oh, Greg's answered. He said it was mostly me, but some people did help out on the art. Okay, cool. Because people have been loving it, and I've just been reminded about how much personality you're able to get in with just a few frames. And especially when it's the characters talking, and they'll have a line of dialogue, and then they'll follow it up with one of the little animations, and how much more of their emotions. It almost reminds me of a different way of doing what they do in Animal Crossing, where a character will say something like, I'm so angry, and then they'll go "Roar," and go crazy. It's almost like doing that, but with artwork. I'll be on the drink side for this one, I reckon. Which story would you like to hear? I want to hear about these guys. That seems like a more fun live. There's more conflict on the left, but this one just seems a little bit happier. Right, next question. What is the blonde woman thinking? So there's a human with... Okay, let's not overthink it. Let's go with the heart rather than the mind. Okay, I guess we better switch. Wow, no. I mean, she might be thinking that, but that's not what I think. Wow, glad that's not my baby. God, both of them kind of feel a little bit harsh here. I'm going to go for that one. Most intriguing. I'm a little bit scared. I feel like some of my answers might be a little bit scandalous in this one. What is old Glowworm going to think? Here is what I have learned about you. You love irreverent humor. You're independent and rebellious. Yeah, I think that mostly lines up. Philosophical. You're thoughtful and searching for the meaning behind things. I mean, I certainly try to. You look mainly for emotional connections in stories. I hope this has been enlightening. Never forget, Monk Glowworm. Monk Glowworm, we will never forget you. And I can get a giant cat house. We will once I've done the rest of these personality quizzes, we will go back to the island and go and put down some of our new things that we've been able to achieve. Right, looks like we have a fridge monk, a frunk, you could say. Greetings and welcome. I am the great monk Fribbity. Let's test your personality. Which house appeals to you more? I mean, it doesn't appeal to me as a house, the barn, but I'm definitely not a city person, so I would much rather live somewhere rural, so I would definitely go for the barn. Which house appeals to you more? Oh, I like these ones. Which house appeals to you more? I mean, I think probably the boat, maybe. It just looks a little bit more exciting, right, doesn't it? I mean, a castle's cool, but a boat allows you to go on adventures. Which house appeals to you more? The house to the left is nice. In a vacuum, I would say yes. Very nice house. But, like, that is just way more exciting and exotic, the one on the right, right? Which house appeals to you more? Oh, I mean, I'm kind of going back on my words here of going for, like, the rural one. But the futuristic, cool, like, technology one, that really fits me. And it kind of looks like it's got a face on it as well. So that's a big plus in my book as well. The castle, as you could be King Stampy. That is true. But I could also be like Viking Stampy. Now, I will tell you about the real you. You enjoy fine dining and love to go out to nice places. I don't think it's got me there. Fine dining stresses me out. I would much rather go to a place where you don't have to dress up smart and like they're not all posh and like all of like the servers are really like attentive. I don't like that. Like, if I could order on a screen, I would. And I know that sounds really bad, but I absolutely would like that. I hate staying in fancy hotels because it's stressful. Maybe I answered my questions wrong for that one. You are an explorer. You choose adventure over safety. That is definitely what I chose. You identify with cool, powerful, and efficient things. Very interesting. Right, let's choose the decorations. Let's go. Let's choose this surfboard, shall we? So where was the planet? This was the... Oh, no, this was my home planet. Let's go back to the home planet. Let's see if we've done enough of the quizzes to have a chat with Mr. Therapist. Let's put some stuff down first, though, shall we? I love the way it's like... They, like, overfill the screen and they're all, like, getting in each other's way and, like, banging into each other. It's almost just like, hey, you got, like, too much stuff. The game can't even handle it. And all you put things down multiple times. Shall I just put a giant row of cat houses and we'll just pretend this is like Cat Street? What would be a good name for a street which is entirely just cats living on it? I'm pulling a blank. One of you's got to have a good idea for like... I'm thinking maybe like instead of feline, it's like feline? That's pretty good. Has anyone got anything better than feline? Select characters with square. All right, let's keep expanding feline, and then maybe Isle of Cats. I guess instead of Isle of Dogs, maybe that would be the cat area. Then we'll go down here a little bit, and then we'll do this as like doggy area. So rather than all the cat ones, Catastrophe Road. A lot of people saying like Stampy Land and Stampy Street. Yeah, I kind of forgot about the whole Stampy Cat thing. Kitty City, Whisker Road, Purr Road. Spicy saying Feline is great. You know what? I think I might have had the best one so far. Kitten Cottage, that's very cute. Meow Lane, Meow View, Kitty Corner, Tabby Lane. Whisker Road. What about dogs then? What would be a road or a lane which is all just dogs there? The dog one, I feel like cats lend themselves to like puns and wordplay a little bit more than dogs. Yeah, I can't think of a dog one. I might have to leave you to do that. Shake the wireless controller repeatedly to use your rumble power. Rumble! I forgot about that. Oh, tilt! Tilt! I forgot, I remember doing that! Dogville, Woofy Town, Doggy Drive, Doggy Alley, Bow Boulevard, Woof Road, Doggy Downtown, Rough Road, Puppy Park, Hound Hall, I quite like, Bark Street, Bark Boulevard, Doggy Drive, Right, where'd Mr. Therapist go? Have I done enough of your personality quizzes? Visit 5 or 6 asteroids, then come back. Okay, we've got more to do. That is fine. I am happy to do more. Let's go back on my piggy and take to the sky, shall we? Just a little reminder for why we're here. One, we are going down nostalgia road and playing a classic fan favorite game from back in time. But the reason we're playing it is because, unfortunately, the developer of the game, Greg Johnson, lost his home and his office during the fires in Maui in Hawaii. And yeah, he needs a little bit of help right now. And seeing as he's brought us joy with this game, I thought maybe it would be nice for us to kind of do what we can to kind of help him out. So any donation through the GoFundMe, which is linked in the description or pinned on the comments, I will read out and give a shout out. And I can see that the amount has jumped up. We're closing in on 26,000 now. Thank you all so much. We just recently got an $100 donation from someone anonymous, and I don't know whether they're watching the stream or maybe we're just doing it anyway. But I mean, you know who you are if you are watching this. Thank you so much. Thank you also to Felix. Thank you to John. Thank you to Evie or Evie. Thank you from another John. Thank you to Leonardo. Thank you to Ace. Thank you to Adam Skinator. Thank you to Tanya. Thank you to Sophia and Nia. Thank you to Eliza. Thank you to Kenny for a very generous donation. Thank you to Grant and Austin. Thank you to Barge. Thank you to Hunter. And thank you once again to the Hungry Fellows. Thank you all very much for your generous donation. If you can only donate just a small amount, like anything at this time would be really helpful. And if you can't share, sharing this stream or a direct link to the GoFundMe with maybe a little story about why it means something to you would go a really long way. So you can help even if you're not in a position to help out financially. Greetings and welcome. I am the Great Monk, blah, blah. Let's test your personality. Whose job would you rather have? I mean, the key seems like they're having more fun. Like the padlock saying no, the key's saying let's go. Choose a picture for your notebook cover. I mean, that one's quite cool, but that one is kind of funny. Like the right one is like, that one's funnier, the right one. So I'm going to go for that one. Thed says so many people. Yeah, I'm amazed. Actually, you know what? I'm not amazed. I'm not even surprised because I know what my community is like and kind of the general nice side of the gaming community. So I'm not even surprised that people are kind of banding together to kind of help one of our own and help someone that's kind of given us so much joy over the years. And another way you can help, less directly, but in a way that might be even more fun to you, is if you do have Apple Arcade, Greg Johnson has made a new game called Kimono Cats. And if you're on there, if you already have it, you can play it for free. So maybe look into Kimono Cats. And it also should be coming out on other platforms in the future as well. So keep it on your radar because it looks really cute. Which sister is the most stylish? The most style? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with my gut here, and I'm gonna go with the left one. I don't even know why, but for some reason that one seemed the most style. Maybe it was the color. I'm not entirely sure. How do you think the bird feels right now? Definitely worried or exhausted. I'm gonna go because it's kind of the funny answer. I'm gonna be exhausted because the size of the egg and the size of that bird, there seems to be a mismatch there. This is what has been revealed about you. You are an explorer. You choose adventure over safety. In your stories, you look for a strong plot over emotion. I think I do both because I got emotion earlier and then this one I got plot. So I think it's getting both sides of me. You are attracted by good looks and cute guys or girls. I like hotties. You heard it here first. Stampy likes hotties. You can't lie. That's what Monk Blah Blah said. I can't argue with that. That's not the answer I was expecting. I think that was because of the stylish one. Maybe that was meant to be a hot robot. Oh wait, is there a new quiz we can do here? At last you have come. My worshippers call me Monk Buskowitz. I can see into your soul. Sort of. Let us begin. We do. We have a new one. Everyone's laughing at that. Hi, Stamps. This is my first live, says TT. Welcome. Suppose you walked past your bathroom and saw this. What would you... but when you went back, it was gone. What would you do? I mean, I'd be terrified. Run out the house, go lie down, get a camera and wait. Call up a friend. Oh, I think I'll do like multiple of these. I think get out the house for... I don't know. I think get a camera and wait. I would think like, what was that? A camera would prove it. And then also I'd be able to shout. I'm going to do get a camera and wait. Groovy gnome, says Space Marine. Which would you rather do this weekend? So I do love reading. But we have a bunch of friends coming down this weekend and we're going to be playing a bunch. So for this weekend in particular, I'm going to choose that one. Which one is you at a beach party? Yeah, I think that I'm not hiding, but I ain't sunbathing. I ain't a sunbather. I'm just chatting with people. I'm just chilling out. I'm just having a good time. You are most unusual. Not the first person to say that to me. This is what you are like. You're good at seeing the big picture. You're good at starting things and not so good at the details. I'm much better at starting projects than I am finishing them. You make decisions quickly. You plan. You trust your instincts. The truth about you has at last been revealed. Oh, and we have unlocked an upside down snowman. Right, are there any more? Okay, let's do one more personality quiz. And I think we must have done 5 or 6 then to go back to Mr. Therapist. At last, you have come. My worshippers call me Monk Trunsky. I can see into your soul. Sort of. Let us begin. Which caption do you like best? Hey, that's my wife. Oh, great. More ninjas. Stay focused. No distractions. That seems the most fitting, but that one's the funniest, so I'm going to go for that one. Choose a hat for yourself. The right one's like, oh, I'm having an idea. But I feel like that middle one, that's doing something useful. That's tracking something down. I feel like that might be a functional hat. And there's no type of hat better than a functional hat. So I'm going to go for that one. Choose a picture for your bathroom wall. I mean, that one's funny, but I think even like a cute cartoon one, I just don't think I want to poo on my bathroom wall. Like picture or real, I don't like the poo. The poo's not meant to go on the wall, and the toothbrush and the toilet are pretty cute, so I'm going to go for that one. Now I will tell you about the real wall, the real you. You have excellent social skills and are a people person. You have a bright and curious mind seeking knowledge. Thank you. I, Monk Trunsky, am ever your humble servant. Thank you to Squishy in the pat who just says poo poo. Thank you very much for that, Squishy. Let's choose this crazy contraption here. Right, I'm gonna go. Oh, we got loads more, but these are all locked. Right, where's my home? Let's go to the big view. Right, let's go back. Can I just teleport straight to the home? I can. Let's go and land bang down here then. Oh yeah, I forgot about my. I forgot about the decorations that I did. Let's add something other than a cat in, because we got loads of new things. Well, what would the cats like? What do cat? The catnip tree. Let's plant some catnip trees for the cats. That's what these trees are. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd my cat? I've lost my catnip tree. Can I do another page of them? I don't think I can. Okay, right. They're all gonna have to fight over that single catnip tree. Let's put another house down then, shall we? Stampy is too powerful. He can teleport. I guess I can. I love the way it just lets me like pile them all up. Like you could really like spend a lot of time and really decorate this to make it exactly like how you want to do it. Right, let's speak to Mr. Therapist. Let's have a look at your personality, shall we? You have answered 30 of 270 questions. God, there's 270 questions in this game. There's loads. Here are your main qualities. You have a bright and curious mind seeking knowledge. You're thoughtful and search for meaning behind things. I'm very philosophical. I'm an idea person. You are good at seeing the big picture. You're good at starting things and not so good at the details. You have excellent social skills and are a people person. You are gentle, peaceful, and calm. You are a pacifist. That's true. And if anyone says otherwise, I'll fight them. You are an explorer. You choose adventure over safety. I am 55% yin and 45% yang. So I am mainly gentle and loving, but I am also powerful and confident. God, this game just makes me feel so nice. It's just literally, it's like a personalized compliment simulator that you can customize. What a joy. So I use 32% of my left brain, which is analytical and logical. And then right brain is 68% creative and artistic. It's kind of weird with me because I'm like, I know I am definitely creative. There's I don't think anyone can argue. I'm like, you can argue that you don't like what I do, but there's no way that I'm not coming up with a bunch of ideas. But I also feel like I do try to be quite, almost to a fault, quite logical and analytical. But I guess for maybe going with my heart and my gut with these questions, I was leaning more to the right side of my brain. You were gentle and calm, Space Den. Yeah, no, Stampy is the opposite of calm. I can be calm. I have calm moments. So this is like the main thing that like my brain is, according to the game. I have a curious mind. I'm a philosophical person, and I'm an idea person. New, good friend. You have a warm heart. You can also be tough and protective. You will fight if pushed, but you are never mean. That's it for now. We will collect more data. Your evaluation will change as we collect more data. Awesome. Thanks. Should we go do some more quizzes then? Let's go take off and go out of here. Stampy is either calm or chaotic. Yeah, it's always one of the two. If you are just joining, or if you've been watching and have been on the fence about donating, this is your chance to get a guaranteed shout out. If you're someone that's always wanted a shout out from me, this is your time to guaranteed get one and help out people in need. So we're doing this to raise money for Greg Johnson, the creator of this game, who sadly they lost their home, their office, I mean everything in the awful fires that happened in Maui recently. I was watching like news footage of it earlier, and just like seeing the footage of it is I think it's probably I think there's been so many like tragic things that have been like happening around the world recently. I think it's kind of like it's quite easy to kind of almost become maybe not numb to seeing this sort of stuff, but for it to really sink in and to like really like realize the true gravity of it. But then it was listening to the interviews with people that have been caught up in it and have lost things, you know, maybe even lost like friends or family members, and hearing their kind of description of like the life they had and how, to be honest, just how amazing of a place that it was, and kind of the fact that in like an instant, like almost literally overnight, that's all just been taken away. Like, can you imagine just like how devastating that would be? And obviously there's absolutely nothing that we can do that is going to be able to bring that back and bring it back to how it is. But by just kind of helping out a little bit and just giving, you know, just hopefully just taking away the financial stress so they can focus on all of the many other things that I'm sure is going through their mind at the moment. Like anything that we can do to help that would be absolutely amazing. So that's kind of the reason we're doing this stream. And the reason I wanted to go back and play this game. And you know what? Like, I'm so glad that this is the game that he made, because I think it's a game about kind of proving that you have humanity. And I think all of Greg's games that I've seen kind of have that same heart to them. And so I think that they've given a lot of people joy. I know that even if it's just watching my Let's Play, it's given a lot of you joy as well. And this is a chance to give back at a time when they kind of really do need some help. Right, I'm going to refresh the page. I'm hoping that I'm going to see that the number has jumped another landmark and gone to 26,000. Oh, and it has! We are currently at $26,190 raised out of the target of 50,000. And that is incredible, considering that this GoFundMe was only created 3 days ago. The fact that they've reached that amount in just 3 days and are over half of their target. Like, I really do hope that we blow that target out of the water. That is my absolute favorite goal. Also, here's your reminder. Please do donate to the GoFundMe rather than doing it through Super Chat. I will pass on any money you do donate through that, but Google always takes a donation. So if you donate, I don't know exactly what it is, but say if you donate $10, like YouTube will take like $6 or $5 or something. Like they will take a significant amount of it, and that money is going to go to people at Google rather than what we want this to go through. So if you want your money to go direct to the source, please donate through the GoFundMe rather than doing it through YouTube. Right, let me say thank you to some more donations then. Thank you to Quakers. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to Sebastian. Thank you to Marcus Phoenix. Or sorry, Mercus Phoenix. I assume that's everyone. I remember you from back in the day. Thank you to Christopher. Thank you to Mish Molsh. Thank you to Soren. Thank you to Carter. Thank you to Dan Middleton. If you don't know, I think that's Dan TDM's real name, right? I mean, I don't think it's Dan Middleton, and I don't think that's the real Dan TDM. But thank you to whoever donated as Dan Middleton. Thank you to Charlotte. Thank you to Achilles. Thank you to... Oh, sorry. It's really small on my screen, and I keep clicking off it. If I'm like squinting and like doing this, that's why. Thank you to Wolfie. Thank you to Samuel Vita. Thank you to Beth. Thank you to Mohammed. Thank you once again to another selection of really generous anonymous donations. I guess I'll shout out all of you. I don't know whether that's people watching the stream or just kind of donating through other way they found the GoFundMe, but if you've donated without wanting a shout out, then thank you so much anyway. Thank you to Felix. Thank you to John Childs. Thank you to Evie. And thank you to John Lotilla as well. Big jump up in donations. There was a bunch of really big, generous donations in that one as well. If you can't do a big donation, that's fine. Donating just a little would be really helpful, or just sharing the GoFundMe or the stream or the video of the stream would also be equally helpful. Right, should we do another quiz? Daniel Robert Middleton, or is that his full name? Hello, I, Monk Joyjoy, will now test you. Answer quickly and don't think too much. What is the tall one saying? Hey, you want to know what you just sat in? That does line up, because the one on the left doesn't look very happy about it. I'm not saying it's your fault, but it's your fault. It can't be that bad, can it? See, the way that the way that they're the hand on hips, and the way they're really like flamboyantly talking and quite close, I don't think they're trying to console them. That's not the impression I'm getting. I think they're the middle one. I think they're having a go at them. I feel sorry for that one on the left. I think the one in the middle is having a go at them. What do you think? I feel like that one could be any three of them there. What do you guys think? Which superhero would you like to be? Oh, I think I remember this one. Oh, I wonder what I chose in the last one. The one on the left, they're not a superhero. They're like the kid in Incredibles. In The Incredibles, who's like using gadgets to pretend to be a superhero, but as a villain. I'm not saying they're a villain, but they look like, you know, they're like Batman. Like, Batman is a superhero, but it's like, nah, you're just doing fancy inventions. Like, I feel like you want a superpower. And I feel like these guys have superpowers. And I think the coolest of them is the one on the right, this like bunny-looking guy. Super Bunny. That's who I want to be. The last one, some people agree with me. Some people saying the middle. Which alien would you like to meet and talk to? Whatever's going on in the top left looks interesting. The other two look kind of sad. I kind of want to meet them to cheer them up. That one looks too human. I want to meet this guy at the bottom. I want to know what their deal is. I'm really curious what the game's gonna make of that. Like, I don't know how that decision is like gonna be expressed in my personality. I'm curious to see what it's gonna come up with. Which character has the greatest inner peace? I think the turtle, right? But then this guy, like, they're living and they got like a bird literally living on their shoulder and they're just chill with it. I think the middle one. I'm going to be really curious to what it says about me for this one. This is what has been revealed about you. I'm a culture lover. You like foreign culture and stories about people. Oh, everyone's saying the turtle for the inner peace question. Oh, maybe I should have done turtle. Everyone's saying turtle. Actually, no, I shouldn't. This is my personality quiz. I'll do whatever I think. I'm a keen observer. You pick up on subtlety and notice things about people. You're sensitive. You're naturally empathetic and understand the feelings of others. Let's view the details on that, shall we? So this is from the question about what they're saying. This choice has the most irony and satire. It also points at a deeper situation between the characters. People who select this enjoy human drama and have a mature and subtle sense of humor. Thank you very much. I do have a mature and subtle sense of humor. Which superhero would you be? This is the Rebel's choice. Is it? This superhero is the cool. Oh, it is the coolest looking, and I did go for them because they're the coolest looking of the three, and is mysterious behind the mask. In fact, this superhero could be seen as good or evil. That is a great point. That is an excellent point. Very interesting. People who select this are extremely independent. I am quite independent. They don't like authority or being told what to do. That is very true. Oh, this is interesting. I should read like deeply into these more than I should. This is what I really wanted to know about though. So this was me choosing that weird, like almost like plant type alien. This alien is mysterious and probably very emotional. Almost anything could happen with this. That's why I picked them. I just needed to know. Selecting this aliens means that you're willing to dive into deeply emotional territory with others, even though there might be risks. You have a compassionate heart. Oh, that was a great answer. Now here's the inner peace one. You wanted me to do the turtle. I chose the guy in the middle. The giant possesses inner peace by virtue of its beyond human gentleness and its connection to a magical earth. Choosing this means you have a strong sense of magical whimsy. You are moved by imagination. How much is this game? I don't know how much it costs. I doubt it's that much now because it's been out for quite a while. Let me have a look. So it's called Doki-Doki Universe. I believe it's only on PlayStation, I believe. Let me see if I can see it on the PlayStation Store online. Let me do a little search. Because I already owned it. I just re-downloaded it. It is £6.19. So obviously that will be different depending on where you are in the world. But for basically a $5, just for the personality quizzes, this game is 100% worth the game. I could not recommend it more. I had an absolute blast playing this back in the day, and I'm enjoying it even more now. Also, if you want to check out a newer game that Greg made, he made a game called Kimono Cats, which is currently on Apple Arcade. Oh, Greg said, all of the answers are scientifically accurate. I don't doubt it, Greg. I do not doubt it. Right, are there any more quizzes that I have available to me? All we do. Let's go grab some dust bunnies first. We've got a couple more quizzes down here. Let's do at least a couple more of these before we go, and I'll have my dinner. Greetings and welcome. I am Monk Fondue. Let's test your personality. It's not on PC, just checked. Not on Xbox because no motion. It's like, yeah, I think it's a PlayStation exclusive. I definitely was when it launched. I didn't know if that had changed. But it is on like PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5, like just through backwards compatibility. So you can kind of, basically, if you've got a PlayStation, you can play it. And then I think it was PlayStation Vita, I believe it was on as well, if I'm correct. Luckily, we have the maker of the game in the chat. So if I am wrong, I will be promptly corrected. Choose a robot for a roommate. I want both of them. I want all three of us to be hanging out. We'll have a party. Oh, Toe Jam and Earl has commented in the chat and says, thanks for playing, Stampy. We love you. Is that the official channel? So if you don't know, Greg Johnson is also the creator of the Toe Jam and Earl games. It's kind of what he's probably most famous for in the greater gaming space. So it's good to see you in the chat. And yep, definitely a PlayStation exclusive. Choose a I don't know if I can pick. I know it's meant to be my choice. Can we choose together? Like the one on the left feels like they would be super chill. And I think that's probably what you want in a roommate. Because like I know you want a fun roommate, but like sometimes you might get home and you're tired. And if someone's coming in saying like, hey, want to play a game? Want to play a game? Sometimes you'll be like, maybe I just want to be a potato on the couch and watch Netflix and play Switch tonight. So you look great. I want to be friends with the one on the right. I want to be roommates with the one on the left. So I am going to select them. Which balloon is more stupid? That's such a weird thing to answer. It's so cool. This like it makes you just use parts of your brain and think like so deeply into things. Because like one of the things that's so clever about it is it doesn't give you enough information. It's not like which one's the strongest and there's a muscly person and then there's like a weedy person. It's like you really gotta you have to put a lot of yourself into the answers because the game doesn't give it to you. For some reason, I'm thinking the underwater one. I don't know what. Ooh, then again, the one on the left, the way they have that little look down, like it looks like they're like flying along, and they're like, oh wait, am I going to crash or something? But my instinct was to go with the one on the right. So you know what? The mind says left because I thought about it, but I'm going to go with my instant response, which is what the game wants, and I'm going to go with the one on the right. And I don't know what. For some reason, I'm going to go with the one on the right. If you had to choose which woman do you think is most appealing? Is that one on the far right playing badminton? So I play badminton all the time. So I don't know if this is going to be a cheat in the question, but I'm going to choose them because I can play badminton with them. It's funny because the game's going to really say like, you chose them because the dress they were wearing and their shoes represented this. And it means you're there. It's like, no, they just play the sport I like. Which would you rather do this weekend? Playing with trains ain't really my thing. Or like playing with toys in general. The video game one is the no-brainer. But then also playing with the dogs is also like these two are both so me. But if I'm being honest to myself, I'm gonna choose the gaming one. Squishy in the chat saying badders. Go out and play some badders. Pick a wish for yourself. So I could either find love. That one's not needed. I have found that already. Just did that for you, Squishy, because you're in the chat. A bunch of money. I think right now that would be nice. That would help out that would be lovely for the GoFundMe. Or to become a superhero. But that could also help out. You got to go superpowers, right? Gotta go superpowers. Stampy is so real. Your Zelda series is so good. Oh, thank you so much. Playing with Alex is the best. So Alex, our dog, who used to love playing fetch and still does, unfortunately has a bad leg at the moment, but she is having surgery next Thursday. So maybe if that wasn't going on, I would choose the dog fetch one. But at the moment, dogs playing fetch is something we can't really do, so I couldn't really pick that one. But she's getting a metal brace added to her leg, so she's going to become a bionic dog. and I'm hoping it gives her some sort of superpowers, some sort of giant leap or something. That's the plan. Now, I will tell you about the real you. I'm going to read into the explanation for these ones because I'm curious to see what it says. I'm a thinker. You are especially good at logic-based, analytical thinking. I would hope so. Detail-oriented. You have a good memory, and you're good at finishing things. Scientist. You think like a scientist. You naturally apply the scientific method to understanding your world. I wonder what question... I skipped. I wonder what answer I did that made it think that. I am mellow. You're relaxed. Slow-paced. Patient. And a good listener. Right, let's see some details about that. So, the roommate question. You selected the quiet and unassuming introverted robot. I did. This suggests that you want some peace and quiet yourself. I do. You want a roommate who will not be noisy or bothersome. You like someone sweet and considerate. Absolutely true. Which balloon is more stupid? If there is a problem with the helicopter, the balloon can fly away. But if there is a problem with the under the ocean, the water pressure means certain death for the balloon. Wow, I did not think the game was going to go that literal with this one. Choosing this means you're good at scientific, analytical thinking. But wait a minute. Because I was choosing the most stupid one. That's so funny that it thought that I did it in a really analytical way. Maybe like in the back of my head, that just sort of happened subconsciously. But I was just drawn to that one for some whatever reason. That was interesting. If you had to choose, which woman do you think is the most appealing? You picked the athletic girl. This means that fitness is important to you, and it also means that you're casual and you like women who are strong and independent. I just wanted to play some badminton. Which would you rather do this weekend? You chose video games. Most video games involve action of some sort. This makes you an action lover and someone who is good at details and staying focused. And then I chose the superhero. You selected superpowers over money or romance. This makes you a believer in magic and someone who yearns to break out of normal life and experience the fantastic. Hello to Vashti. Oh no, sorry, yeah, Vashti. I think that's pronounced that. So sorry, I just turned up and found this. Absolutely love you. Well, it's fine. You are in time. We are still going. The whole thing will be up on VOD if you wanted to watch back. We're glad you're here now. Choose decoration for your home planet. Let's go for the totem pole. Right, I think because I'm gonna have to go and have my din-dins in a bit, and also this room is very, very hot. I'm going to do one more personality quiz if I can find one. And then after that, I will go through and read all of the donations that have came through since the last one. So if you're someone that has been on the fence about whether you want to donate or not, this is your last chance to do it with a shout out from me. Like, donate at any time. If you don't have your wallet or whatever right now, like, donate at any point in the next few days is absolutely fine. It will all help. But if you want to get a cheeky shout out as well, do it now because I'm going to do the quiz, then I'm going to refresh the GoFundMe and go through every single one of them. So donate as many times as you want if you want multiple shout outs. If you have any friends or anyone else in your family who you think would want to help out, then please get them to do so. Make sure you donate to the GoFundMe, not through YouTube, because then the money goes directly to them and no one else is taking a cut of it. Google's not taking a cut of it. The taxman's not getting a cut on it. So there's a link in the description as well as on the comments. I've told the story for the reason why we're doing this fundraiser a few times. But if you go on the GoFundMe, there's a much more kind of detailed description and a picture of Greg and Serena as well. If you want to kind of find out a little bit more about why we're doing this. I'm sure no matter where you are in the world, it has been dominating the news. Horrific stuff that's been going on in Hawaii. And I was so sad to see that it affected someone who, I don't know very well. You know, I don't know if I can say that like I'm a friend with Greg, but it's someone who's had an impact on my life with the games that he's made, and someone who I'd recently got back in contact with. I guess it's not really too spoilery to say. We were in conversations about us working together, and he was going to come on a podcast that I'm on, and he was really willing and up for that, which was really nice of him. And so while talking to him and trying to arrange this and kind of having these good time reminiscing, this horrible thing happened. And so I just felt like I really wanted to do something. I was saying to Toe Jam L, the YouTube account, saying, I hope I'm the real Greg, lol. Maybe double check. Are you the official Greg? Right then, last quiz. Then I'll read all of the donations. So get your donations in while I'm doing this for a guaranteed shout out and also giving money to a good cause. It is win-win. There are no losers in this outcome. Even if you can only donate a very small amount, like at this time, absolutely anything would be helpful. Okay then, looking forward to this. Hello, I, Monk Flower, will now test you. Answer quickly, do not think too much. Okay, answer quickly. You should, who should get the treasure? The pirate's the obvious one. So I'm going to go for the old lady because I like doing the non-obvious one. Which poster would you prefer to have? See, I don't know if if the game's going to think that I'm all into like war or something, but just the design, the artwork of those tanks looks really cool. And I do love like designs of robots and things. In fact, let me show you one of my favorite pieces of artwork that I have on my wall. Like, it's not from anything. It's just like a cool piece of artwork with like I don't know how well you can see that. Oh no, you can see it. Okay. Yeah, and I just think that looks really cool. And I just love the design. I love like kind of like, I love robots with a lot of emotion. No surprise that I like this game. It's just one of my favorite pieces of artwork. And I really like those tanks as well. So hopefully the game's not going to say like, you're a destructive force. You love conflict and crushing your enemies. Hopefully it's not going to assume that. And it's just going to say, I like cool designs. Which are the covers of three art... Wait. Which are the covers of three art books? Oh, these are the covers of three art books. I knew I was getting that wrong. Which one do you pick up first? I'm also a fan of art books, but I'm not going to be here showing you all my art books because otherwise the stream's going to go on forever. I mean, it's going to be this one again. Once again. I am far from in favor of war or tanks or missiles. But the design is the artwork's just too cool that I just ended up going with it. Oh, the camera. Oh, I'm on the. Sorry, guys. To be fair, I know. Okay, there's a delay. There's a large delay from when I'm talking to when I see the chat come up. So I know I've done it.
Yeah,
I've done it, Squishy. I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah, just be more professional then.
I realised.
Yeah, alright.
Oh wait. I can go back. I can show you. So you saw this one. That was the one. This is what you missed. This is all you missed. It's fine, guys. Calm down. Those that have seen my live streams in the past will know this is not the first time it's happened. There have been times I've been playing a game and I've been so focused in the game that I've been playing for ages and not glanced up at the chat, and I look up and everyone's just screaming at me to not switch back to the gameplay. Okay, I don't stream much. I'm not really a streamer. I just do this every now and then. I'm not professional. Okay. We'll carry on. That was what I was talking about at the time. Oh no! Oh, I went back! I pressed the wrong button! No, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Right, okay. It saves my answers. That's good. Right. How do I feel at a party? Oh, one at the left. I ain't good in a party. I am not good in a party. There we go. This is what has been revealed about you. You like action and excitement. You like science fiction books and movies. I do. I absolutely love science fiction books and movies. I am reading a science fiction book at the moment, and I do love science fiction movies. So, yeah. No surprise it said that. I was literally showing you pictures of my robots on my wall a second ago. I'm so stressed that I'm not on the gameplay screen. I keep like double checking it. Self-aware. You are able to be very honest about yourself and say what you think. Yeah, let's see how it got to that. So you selected the elderly lady because it's the sweet thing to do. She probably needs the money more than the pirate does. This makes you more of a right brain, emotional driven person, and also you are definitely a sweetheart. Aww. So yeah, Leslie, what did it make about the tank? This poster has some sweetness because of the suggested relationship between the two tanks. Yeah, it's kind of like a parent and a child tank, isn't it? But they are still tanks. That is true. You like action. Don't mind violence in games. I mean, to be fair, I don't. I don't mind violence in games. Like, some of my favorite games happen to have violence. They're not my favorite games because they have violence, but, you know, I won't turn away from it because it's in it. You like edgier themes that often involve conflict. These are yang qualities. I mean, I can't deny. I mean, like, my favorite game's Elden Ring. Like, I can't deny. I mean, even like Zelda. Like, one of the main things you do is fight things. I mean, you do a bunch of creative, cool, beautiful things as well, but you also punch a lot of bokoblins. Oh yeah, this is the other one. You picked the book with the cute tank rocket on it. This means that you like machinery and have an adventurous, energetic spirit. You also like science fiction. Absolutely true. The little robot isn't so great by small talk. By selecting this, it means you feel a bit out of your place at parties. You would rather spend time with people you know than with people you don't. 100%. I would much rather a group of 5 friends than a party of 30 partygoers. That is absolutely me. You have seen the deeper truth. Farewell. Right, as I said, that was going to be the last quiz that I was going to do for the stream. But during it, I changed my mind and I saw that there was one more right here and I've decided to do one more. So I said that was going to be the last one, but I lied. Please forgive me. But it was a good lie because it means we get to do another quiz. Welcome to everyone who's just joining the stream now. We are playing Doki-Doki Universe. It's a game that I did a full Let's Play of the entire game. Feel free to check it out if you want to see more. You can also buy the game. It is available on PlayStation, everything, basically. If you've got a PlayStation, unless you've got like a PS1, you're basically good to play it. It is still available. It's basically like a $5. But the reason we're doing this is we are raising funds for the creator of the game, who basically needs a little bit of help at the moment. There's a link to the GoFundMe on the in the description or as a pinned comment, whatever's easier on whatever device you're watching. If you can donate anything, please do. I will be shouting out every single donation after this quiz, and I'm fingers crossed. No, not fingers crossed. What's a good thing to do? I promise. If I just do that, I promise. There we go. That makes it seem genuine. I'm looking you in the eyes. I promise. This will be the final one. This is last chance to donate if you want to get a shout out. Stampylonghead. How do you think my nose got so big? Greetings and welcome. I am Great Monk Fifi. Let's test your personality. Also, 10 out of 10 names for these monks doing these quiz. They're all beautiful. Which one of these scenes is more like you? Oh, God. I mean, I hate cleaning. Stressful on the computer. Like chatting and just wasting time. No, because I do have a work ethic. I'm going to go with this guy. This guy seems... They're just quietly getting on and getting the thing done. That's what I'm going to go for. Without thinking, pick one. Grenade. Oh, God. Yeah, that one. I don't know why, but that one. I mean, I don't want the poopy baby. That was a definite no. The grenade, it's just cooler, the Grenader, because it's like a personality-filled grenade. I don't know. I'm not sure what that game's going to make of that. Which animated web video would you click on first? That looks like a little bit like Chuckle Brothers there. This one just looks cool. I'm going to go for that one. Not sure why. That's what I'm going to go for. This candle says, "Hi, I'm cold. Can I come in?" What do you say? Oh, man. I mean, it would melt the igloo, right? Okay, but just for a few minutes. Sorry, not a good idea. Sure, I mean, okay, but just for a few... I mean, it's not going to end well for either of them, right? Because if it melts the igloo, it's going to put the candle out. But I'll try to help if I can. You are the judge. Who should win the crazy hat contest? I mean, that's quite funny that it's like a person wearing a hat. But I'm going to go for the octopus because that's just funny. Most intriguing. Here is what I learned about you. You value integrity and look for the truth. I'm a truth seeker. You are responsible and have a strong work ethic. You have a strong sense of responsibility that commands respect. Don't you forget it. You don't like to share too much personal information. Was that because of the candle thing? I just didn't want to melt the igloo. And I will choose these beautiful little rocks that I can go and decorate things with anyway. But yeah, sadly we won't be doing that now because that is going to be the end of the gameplay portion. Hopefully you were able to get your donations in time to do a shout out. But if you weren't able to donate today, but may be able to do in the future, maybe you're not able to donate, but there is a family member or a friend or someone who you think would be wanting to donate to a cause like this. And if you kind of explain, why it means something to you and you can't do that today, please do that. Like literally anything that you could do to help, whether it's sharing the GoFundMe or sharing the stream, because then you don't have to do the talking. I guess I'm kind of doing the talking for you now, like the VOD of the stream. Anything that you can do would be huge help. But anyway, without further ado, let me refresh the page. Hopefully see all of the new donations that have come in. Whoa, it's like just jumped up by like almost like 600. Like I only read out the donations like 20 minutes ago or something, and like it's like we've gained $600 just in that time. That is absolutely incredible. Right, let's go and have a read through them. Thank you to how do I pronounce? I'm so bad at pronouncing names. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Make this a little bit easier for myself. Yeah, apologies. I am dyslexic, so if I mispronounce any of your names, hopefully I get close enough that you know who I mean. So thank you to Margaret or Marguerite, I think that is. Thank you to Bryson. Thank you to Evelyn, sorry. Thank you to Tyler. Actually, it might have been, and I think it is Evelyn. Thank you to Mr. Caffeine B. Thank you to Amanda George. Thank you to Charles. Thank you to Eliza. Thank you to Alex East. Thank you to Levy. Thank you to Amanda George. Thank you to Eliza Fox Wills. Thank you to Adrene, I think that might be pronounced. Thank you to Jaina. Thank you to KS Batuwantudawe is the way I'm going to pronounce that. Hopefully I got that right if you are watching the stream. Thank you to Megan Wallace. Thank you to Christian Johnson. Thank you to Douglas Radcliffe. Thank you once again to all of the anonymous donations. Really appreciate that, even if you didn't leave your name. Thank you to Amanda Blair and Amanda Blair again. As I said, I will shout out every single donation, even if you do several. Thank you to Ben Bozorgi says Stampy is the best and wishes him well. Bozorgi. That was all written as one word. So thank you to Ben Bozorgi. Thank you to Shemshem. Thank you to Jed. Thank you to William. Thank you to Carly. Thank you to Amanda Blair. Thank you to Mission. Thank you to Henry. Thank you to Maria. Thank you to Laurie. Thank you to Chris. Thank you to, I think that might be Brage or Braj. Thank you to William Stampycat. Thank you to Kungles or Kungles maybe. Thank you to Georgia Hill. Thank you for a hugely generous donation from Christopher Marsh. Thank you to Kai Garrett, aka Squishy. Thank you to Georgia Hill. Thank you for another hugely generous donation from Christopher Marsh. If everyone wants to say thank you to Christopher Marsh, they have donated a huge amount. I don't know if they're in the chat. I'm assuming they are just because of the time from when they donated. They might have just been a friend of them that's donated anyway. But yeah, say a huge thank you to Christopher in the chat because they absolutely deserve it. Thank you to Reginald. Thank you to Harrison. Thank you to Mrs. H.A. Wells. Is that Helen? Is that Helen? That might be Helen. That might be Helen, who I know. Because I know someone called Helen Wells. And if that is Helen Wells, then thank you very much. And if it's not, thank you so much, whoever you are. Anyway, thank you to Quakes, thank you to Eric, thank you to Sebastian, thank you to Marcus Phoenix again, thank you to Christopher Wolf, thank you to Mishmosh, thank you to Soren, thank you to Carter, and thank you to Dan. Let me do one little last refresh in case any have come in while I was reading those. They have! Joshua Iyer! Thank you so much to the donation. And another person who I know well. Thank you for the donation. Thank you also to Lorraine. Thank you to Zhao Wang for a hugely generous donation as well as Aaron Wu and Scott Winter. And I believe that is all of the ones that we got through. If you are still donating now, thank you anyway. Sorry that's kind of us done for the donations for now. But thank you to everyone that was able to donate. Like the amount raised has gone up to $27,523, which is amazing. And then there's also been some donations that have come through Super Chat as well. I don't know, can I see what the total on there is as well? So it is, if you are still here and you are looking to donate, it is still best to donate straight to the GoFundMe because then they get all of the money and Google doesn't get a cut of it. But I will transfer all of the money. And wow, a hugely generous donation of £99 from Ellie J just came through. Can I see a total? I can. So, donated through Super Chat, we has been $347 has been donated through actually, to be specific, $347.14 has been donated through Super Chat. So thank you everyone so much for donating through Super Chat. Like when the stream ends, I will add all of those donations as well as my own donation to the GoFundMe as well. So thank you everyone. That is absolutely incredible that this has all come together because, this hasn't been like the biggest stream in the world. I'm not, I ain't playing Fortnite or whatever. Like this has been a quite a contained stream, with kind of around about 1,000 people, give or take watching, which means that this has been a lot of very generous donations from like a smaller group of people, which means like a high percentage of the people watching this have decided to donate, which is amazing. If you are in a position where you can't donate, if you're not old enough, you just can't afford it right now, like don't feel bad, like it's absolutely fine. Only if you are in a position to help, maybe you can find a way to help in another way if you do feel that urge to try and do something to help out. There's many different ways you can do that, obviously for Greg and Serena, but also anyone that has kind of been caught up in the horrific stuff that's been going on in Maui, in Hawaii. But anyway, that is the end of this stream here. Hopefully it has been good fun as well as a good cause. As well. Thank you also to Greg. I know you weren't sure whether you were going to be able to join. So thanks for getting up early and jumping in. I think it was really nice for everyone to see that you were here in the chat and people will be able to send their messages directly to you rather than it having to be through me. So hopefully, apart from the money that has been raised, hopefully just all of the well wishes and all of the lovely messages of appreciation and thanks and well wishes has lightened up you and Serena's day a little bit. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this stream here, as I said. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll be totally honest, I don't know when I'm ever going to stream again, but I'm sure I will at some point in the future. That all videos will be carrying on as normal. So I hope everyone has a lovely rest of the day, whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!